it's Tristan here from Zebra Invest, and today I'm just back at King Street, or actually now known as 38A Crown Road. So we've gone to the street naming department within Norwich Council, spoken to a lovely lady called Kay, and we agreed that basically we're now standing on Crown Road. It's going to be really hard for people to work out how to get into 42A if you don't actually know where the property is. So 38 Crown Road is just in the city centre, but by changing it to here, we're going to put a door number on here. We have our bin storage just next to the property, and it means you can then just get straight in down there to our new front door on the other side. And that means it's going to be completely its own separate house, its own separate entrance, and it gets valued that way. So since I did my last video on this, we've actually had Ray Smith from Watson's. He's popped out and valued our property, and it was fantastic. A little while ago he came down to Norwich Property Meets and he presented for us, and in doing so he gave us a bit hints, tips and ideas as to how he would value HMOs or properties or anything else in the Norwich area. So in doing so, we realised that he would value a property at around about 9%, between 8 and 10% really, yield on what the property is going to generate on its income. But he also looks at how big a property is, the pound per square foot, the size of the property at the same time. And he's done exactly that with this. So with the downstairs, you'll see here we've got number 42, and this is where it was once upon a time a restaurant. It looks a little bit different now. And in there, we've actually just turned the whole thing round, and it can now be used as an office or like a little bar or anything under Class E, with just through permitted development. You can see we've got a couple of guys inside, and we've just all been decorating, getting it all sorted. So it's looking pretty neat in there, ready to go. But that works out as about 40 metres squared, and upstairs about 140. So that means we've got 180 square metres, and we've managed to get the whole thing valued about £585,000, which is fantastic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swing you around, take you inside, and show you how we got on. So just heading inside, you can see what we've done to the place, but at the back here is going to be perfect for like a little kitchenette or bar or whatever someone else wants to pick up the back there. It's got all the waste and all the soil pipes and everything else that can connect straight into the loo there. As we come around, what we've fitted is electric panel radiators, and these are a little different to most as they link onto Bluetooth, they're smart, so you can then just set them and really easily work out what time and everything else you want them to go into. We've got kind of like an industrial look with just dropping the electrics down the wall, which meant they all managed to run through that drop ceiling that you would have seen before. We've been fitting black strip lights in with spotlights just to make it look a little bit industrial. It's quite neat. What we've fitted is we've actually fitted PIR, well actually they're supposed to be microwave sensors. The idea is it's sensitive to someone's in the room rather than just lighting up. So then they're only ever going to be using energy when people are actually in the place, which should make it quite cost efficient. We've then got our little WC down here, which we've just got sink and loo, which is all right. But I'll pull you out and I'll take you around. So that brings us round to coming into what is now 38A. So if you come down here, you can see we've got a nice door here. And we've managed to pick that up through Hughes Gray, so just bought that direct from the builder's merchant. And here we've got a really nice downstairs bedroom. It's turned out to be a really decent size. And what we've done here, which is just quite simple, but the property has really had beams running through the whole place, which we've made a feature of. But the other bit we've done is where we've put some boxing and trunking and whatever else in, we've actually used scaffold boards and painted them in to make them feel like they're beams and a part of the original part of the property. And then what we've done down here is we've got just a non-suite, which hopefully if I just step into, you can see it's really decent size in here. A nice twin head shower, so it makes it somewhere that someone really wants to kind of live. There you go, it's all looking pretty good. And then we put laminate flooring through it just to make it easy to kind of, well, look after. So as we turn around, one of the bits here is we've got to split the noise from the other side. We've gone through building regs, and we've got a double plasterboarded, then 100mm of rock wool and double plasterboarded stud wall all the way through. And you'll see as I'm walking around, the lights all just suddenly turn on around us. And here we go, this is another bedroom. Slightly odd shape, well, I say odd shape with the wardrobe where it is, but it's ended up becoming a really decent sized room. And you can see just from the line here, we found that we had it had a wall all the way across the front of it, but it was actually a massive chimney stack just hidden behind it. And we took that chimney out, we've actually put all new floorboards in, but you can see from the left hand there to here, we've matched them all in just to kind of make the place all look pretty decent and come together. And the other bit we've done as well is we've installed secondary glazing. And the idea here is that's going to keep it nice and warm, whilst also keeping the noise out from any of the road or anything else like that. Then you come back round and we've got these two little cupboards here, and you're wondering why we've got this. And the whole idea is a washing machine tumble dryer cupboard. So all the noise is out the way. So if you're in the kitchen, in the living area, and you're sitting here watching TV or anything else like that, it's just completely out of the way from you. And you can see we're almost ready for tenants to move in, but massive TV, and got everything there kind of ready for people just to live. And we've got a big fridge freezer, which we actually picked up online, and then we've managed to get new hinges just to put the whole thing back together, and that came through the window. Where we use buying groups, we managed to keep costs down, and we've got the boiler through the buying group, and we managed to actually, not that you'd believe it, we've actually reused a kitchen, but it looks fantastic. If you come back around, I'll show you into the other large bedroom. And it's huge. It's really nice and toasty because we've actually, all the front walls, we've put 50mm of PIR insulation just to bring it up to HMO regulation, not to HMO, EPC regulations. So once the EPC certificate goes through, we should have a lovely spanking C on this property. When you come upstairs, we've got a really nice little feature light just at the top of the stairs just to make it feel a little bit more homely. And then we just pop into one of our bathrooms. And again, they're all on PIR sensors. But here we've got a nice L-shaped bath, which makes it a nice little space to use. Big old shower, so it's a decent little bathroom. And that serves two of the bedrooms. So two of the bedrooms share a bathroom. Two of them have their own ensuite. You get the gist in here. And two of them share another shower room, which I'll show you in a second. And again, oddly, I think the isolator's just turned off on that one. But we've got a really nice bathroom just in here as well. We've just got a threshold bar just to go in there. Yeah. And then we come round, here we go, and we've got more storage just on the hallway. And the idea here is if you've got an electric hoover, like a chargeable one, then we can charge it and store it on the hallway there as well. Got a nice little touch on the handles there. And then here you're into another shower room. Massive shower, so it's perfect for the two people who are going to be staying in these two front bedrooms. Then let's come round to the front. So here we go, spin around. Again, we've got fire doors all in here. And what we've done, you might not have noticed, but throughout the property, we've got doors that match with our skirting boards. And then we've got done with little black features just to match in with the ceiling and kind of give it a little bit of character. But again, here we lost a whole chimney stack. And pretty much from the edge of where that window is, we moved the whole thing right across. So it really got a lot more space into it. In the loft beforehand, it didn't actually have any insulation, and neither did it have a fire break between next doors. So we've put that in. And where it was a Georgian building, the floors just bounced as you moved and walked across them. So we've replaced all of those as well. And here we come up into what was a really small bedroom. So the wall previously came to this side of the window, pushed it right across to actually create a nice, decent sized room that someone's going to enjoy living in. There we go. So that is 38A Crown Road, which was number 42. Out here, that is 42 King Street, and it's been a beautiful project. It's been a long project. It's taken us roughly about just over 6 months to be able to turn the whole project round from start to finish. It's ended up being, hopefully, a no money left in deal. We've done it, we've got Hampshire Trust Bank refinancing it based on what Ray said to us, so that's going to come through at £585,000. We've taken out a product about 61.5% loan to value, which pays out £360,000. The property, roughly, we paid about £240,000 because we bought both two properties together. That's just apportioning it. We spent about £120 on doing the works, plus finance costs and various other bits. But we aren't far off, no money left in on that side, which means we've got the other property for free. Anyway, hopefully you found this interesting. Hopefully you've enjoyed watching the series, seeing how this project's all come along. If you like this video, please smash it below. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, that would be excellent. And if you've got questions, let me know. And if you are tempted to lend any money towards a project like this, then please get in touch. Cheers.